Market Michael here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, well, basically I just wanted to come in, say hello, and tell you what's going on right now in the markets. Today was a very interesting morning. Now, we've seen ups and the downs weren't nearly as bad. We're in a pretty bullish trend that looks like it's continuing from yesterday. So here's yesterday. Now here's today. This is the S&P 500. You can see it's pretty much in this channel. And I went ahead and made a channel based on yesterday and today's movement. But we've got some things to take into account. We've got this movement up today was pretty much uncalled for. This move is it's like overdone. I can't get the right word for it, but pretty much the markets here have overreached. Now, usually what happens when these markets overreach or they go too much is they take steps back. You take the elevator up, you jump out the window and fly to your death, friends. So, that's pretty much the theory, but what is happening is we're going weaker both ways. So we're getting weaker moves up and weaker moves down. It's going to have to swing one way or the other. We're pretty much at the top of the range here. We're going to fail this trend line breakout, but at the same time, it doesn't want to fail the major resistance that turns support. We're going to want to keep going up. But look here, you see, we're at the top of the range and we're not moving. I think this is due to the big sell-off Friday. This is due to the the data coming out tomorrow and Wednesday. It's we're waiting. The investors, the institutional traders, they're waiting to see what's going on here. We're gonna go ahead and test this upper trend line. I mean, I don't know. Like, this is a weird kind of movement, weird pattern going on. Like, look at this 30-minute chart, and you could see how we've just spiked up from the bottom, and that usually would indicate a move down. Oh no. Oh no, I made that chart blow up on us. I'm sure even on a 10-minute we'll be able to see. Well, not really. It was kind of more gradual on this 10-minute. But again, we've been on this same channel. Look here, strength's decreasing on this. We see here that we're slowly decreasing in power and how much we're going up. Pop the 30-minute on. You'll see here we're spiking out. But at the same time, this looks like it could break out and we could continue to chop back down, but yet go up. Like indicator will shoot down. Oops. Indicator will shoot back down, but that'll just make it possible for the candles to just keep going higher. Overall, this market's really tricky. This is really tricky to get right. This is a lot of things going on. So until we see the markets break the trend line from this higher highs and higher lows pattern here going on, then we're gonna just continue to go up. Maybe, I could speculate and tell you what I think's gonna happen, but I really don't know. So until this market really tries to break out of this, channel, then I see just a continuation of this channel. It's kind of crazy, and maybe this continuation is going to lead for this bull move up. Because it's not really one way or the other. It's really just kind of flat, but the bulls are winning when they're supposed to, and the bears can't bring it down. But look at how weird this is acting. We're overbought, but we just keep rising. Now look at the level of flatness, and that's because now we've just increased the the difficulty here. We're trying to break this trend line, but we just can't, and we don't want to fail because it's 38 support, so we're just kind of going flat. And now I think this trend will continue at this pace. So be expecting of that. If we do happen to break support, it's gonna go the other way. And you guys, I gave you some possible resistance and supports in the morning. This is acting really strange. We're at the top of the range here, so it all depends on where we go from here. And I just wanted to check in and say that, let you guys know that this market is going up, but at a rate that's slow, and it's at this trend line, and we're hitting resistance, and it's a not a debacle, but it's definitely weighing in on the markets. These markets are acting strange today, and we'll see if this pattern of higher highs continues. Just watch out, guys. Watch these trend lines. Watch the indicators. Watch your stocks, whatever stocks you're playing. Um, like let's look at Amazon is just spiking off here. I'm not saying that. Like I'm not saying it can't go up more, but that this stock is the movement it made from yesterday to now. Yeah, well, really Friday after hours to now, it just blew up, and it's going up drastically quickly. Same thing with Netflix. Same thing with Twitter. So this can only be sustained for so long until the gravity of the situation, takes hold. We see bonds here going up. We see the VIX dropping. Let's look at the Dixie. Dixie took a big hit. Dixie's underbought at 89. I gave up trying to call what the Dixie was going to do because it just was acted so irrational. Okay, we're finally going to break this support here. Or at least that's what it looks like. With the indicators at least, unless we are backing off 554. No, it looks like the indicators are increasing. And you see it's fighting it, and this is a sign where it's going to fail. But again, I got that sign, I got that candle on today's charts, and it grew out of it. So here we had the candle, it was going down, but here we're growing out of it. And it looks like actually we're getting support here. So we are going to continue off this trend line support. We are going to continue going higher. And you guys watch out for what I said to watch out for. You guys know what's up. You guys keep everything in mind. Now, be cautious. Be cautious. But enjoy this lovely day. I'm gonna get some lunch while I still can. Before these markets start to take a turn. It looks like this trend is gonna just continue on this melodic pace up. And if we get no distractions by the end of the day, then we could see a real bullish move up, and this could be the start of this Go Long Boys video on the daily chart. Because we're at a point, guys, where it wants to reverse. I'm surprised it hasn't already. This has been a pretty bad bearish MACD fucking shit show going on. Right now we just got a big green candle that's supporting this reversal on a daily. We're breaking through this resistance. I I don't know. Look here, we spiked up and had this one, but we could get a little move up. I don't know. There's too many factors. We're not going anywhere right now. We're following a little trend line up. Will it last is the question, and will it last? There you go. I don't know. I would say possibly this could be the change, but I don't know. This could just be a bounce and a move lower. A move lower across this histo range. Let's look at it on an hour chart. I'll show you guys. You see how we're moving we're generally below the line here. That's a bearish sign. And that's pretty much right now we're looking to change that and bounce above the upper sign here. Look, upper line. It wants to curve above it. Wants to. We still can. And this could be a next bull run, but we have to play this objectively. Go ahead, play it objectively. Some stocks look better than others. Twitter has been just popping off, but I don't know how. You can only go so much. Again, you can only go so much without it, affecting the stock's ability to maintain those high levels. So with all that being said, please like and subscribe. This is a tough market to get right. This is a tough market to play the field in. You definitely, if you are going to play the markets, you definitely should make sure you are actively managing your positions. You make sure you take those small losses and sell into the green. If you're a long-term bag holder, now might be, or not now, but soon might be a good time for you to sell some shares. Now, in the coming months or years, in this economic recession that we're going to have, it's going to be helpful to have some extra cash, especially if these major banks fail. So if they fail, we can't get our money. It's going to be difficult. Maybe they'll charge more to get it out, like from ATMs or something. Who knows? All I know is that these markets are really high, and taking a profit is never a bad thing. If you just bought into the markets, thinking this was a great dip buying opportunity, well, that it was an interesting call to do that. I'm sure most financial traders did buy in these lows, but the markets haven't really gone anywhere. They haven't gone anywhere. We're the same as we were in the beginning of the year. So it's a dangerous sign with Dow Jones looking like crap and S&P looking like crap. It's not a good sign. yeah, we're pretty much we're started in not a good year so far, and the markets could be just failing right now. We got Netflix about to just shit the fucking shit the bed. Amazon's got a pretty red candle on an hour. Get ready for a potential down movement from failing support here at these high levels. I mean, this looks so drawn out and fake on a 5 minute. There's no selling. Where's it gonna go? Only got one direction to go. We gotta go test down. We tested up, up, up. It's time to test down. Let's see what this market's got. I'll be back after my lunch, hopefully to make another video. These markets could go either way. I've been saying that for the last 15 minutes, but I mean, they definitely switched the short-term indicators, but these long-term indicators haven't convinced me yet that this move is going to switch the indicators and you know make this bull run happen. This is more of a dance, a light, gentle trot of where this market can go because it can't really push any higher or really it can't explode higher. It can't. It could barely get its footing. It's got to climb. I mean, that's a good thing. As I was saying, if you want gains, that's the way to do it. But usually, when you have these support and resistance levels, you blow through them. But we actually did. We blew through the resistance levels. And this we kind of didn't. We just kind of shot through, tested support, and just kept going. I'm curious to see where this will all go. And hopefully, I'll see you guys soon. We'll see whether these start to break down or whether the trend continues. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe. Stay on your toes, guys. Make sure you're actively managing your positions. That's really important. You don't want to take too much of a loss, and you want to make sure you reap those gains before they become losses in this crazy volatile market. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you later.